So what I'm about to discuss today is so serious that I had to make this quick stop and record this video. Now, if you're trying to sell anything online and you still don't know how to craft irresistible offers, like offers that actually make people to be able to pull out their cards and make that payment, right? Whether you're running ads or you're trying to do organic marketing, or you're trying to get people to actually sell your products, maybe as an affiliate, or you're trying to get people to do drop shipping, you need to be able to know how to create offers that get people on their toes. And today I will be sharing with you maybe 5-6 tips that can help you to make sure that you are always creating an offer that can sell your products like crazy. So hi and welcome back to another video, right? So if today is your first time watching my YouTube video or any of my trainings and lectures, hi, my name is Deborah Omeni, but I'm called Debbie Ignites, right? And feel free to subscribe to this channel because you want to be able to know when I post new videos, and there are times when I post premium content, meaning trainings that are supposed to be paid for. I post them and then I remove them. So you want to be the first person to know when I post certain videos, so you'll be able to watch the trainings, take notes, and run a better business online. Okay, all right, so let's go back to the discussion of the day. I want to show you how to create irresistible offers that can help you to sell your products like crazy. These are the things that has worked for me and has worked for hundreds of my students. Okay, now it will work for you if you're trying to do things like sales, or you're trying to find out how you can get people to buy more products from you. Now the thing is, most times people are trying to sell their products and they're not trying to sell offers. But you must always understand that people do not buy products, they buy offers. For example, I'm not buying this hair, right? I am literally buying something, an offer, and the offer is something that's going to make me look good. Okay, so people are buying an offer, they are not really buying the product. So if you're always trying to sell a product without attaching an offer to it, or without transforming that product into an offer, you will always have difficulties selling it. Okay, and today's video is going to be short because I just want to share with you the things you must have in mind if you're trying to create irresistible offers, right? So let's go into it. Number one, to create an irresistible offer, it must be understandable. Now I see people who say, oh, we're having a 25% promo or 30% promo discount, or we're having holiday sales and all of that. It is not understandable. Now the easier it is for people to understand your offer, the easier it will be for you to convert the sales. Okay, it has to be something that is very easy for people to understand. So you don't tell us you're selling maybe you're doing a 25% promo, or you're doing a 30% promo, or you're doing a this or that. You want to make sure that your offers are very understandable. Like, I should be able to understand it with the snap of a finger. For example, let's say you have a book that teaches people how to publish on Amazon. You shouldn't just tell us that, oh, you have a new book that teaches people how to publish on Amazon. You should be able to tell us that you have a book that will literally show you how you can publish your book on Amazon in less than 30 minutes without having to pay anyone or without having to spend a dime. Now that is an offer, right? And you could even spice the offer up a bit by saying that, and if you get it today, I am going to do this or that. But you have to make sure, first of all, that your offer is understandable. Once I can't understand your offer with the snap of a finger, you have started to lose your clients. Now, number two, your offer must be desirable. You must look for a way to make your offer desirable. So you have to look for a way to make what you're selling what people want. Remember, I said what people want, not what they need. Now, the truth is, most times you're trying to give people what they need. So you know they need financial freedom, right? And you're trying to sell financial freedom to them, but you're not giving them what they want. You have to learn a way to give people what they want, because at the end of the day, when you're giving them what they want, you can still give them what they want and find a way to make it what they need. right? But once you learn to sell what people want, make that offer desirable. If I'm to sell this pair of glasses, I have to make it desirable. I have to make it something that people want, even though it is a medicated lens. It's a medicated glasses that I'm trying to sell, right? I don't have to sell it in the sense of, oh, you need to get a medicated set of glasses. People know they need a medicated set of glasses, but that is not a reason for them to buy it. It's not reason enough to make your offer strong enough for them to want to buy it. So if you want to get people to actually desire your offer, you have to make it something they want. Now, yes, you're trying to sell medicated lenses or medicated glasses, but instead of trying to preach the medicated glasses stuff, you can preach style, right? You can preach style. You can preach that it is maybe this lenses are this or that. Make it desirable. That is just all. Even though you're trying to sell something that they need, you're trying to sell a drug that has to do with diabetes, you don't have to make it what people need. Make it something they would desire to have. Make them want to have it. Now, it doesn't matter if you have to show them how it looks on them. Maybe you have to wear the glasses, you have to get a model to wear it or something. But always ask yourself, how can I make people desire this thing? And once you've got that ticked, you've done the second thing, right? The second thing that makes your offer irresistible. Now, number 3, your offer must have a high perceived value. Guys, everything is always about value. Okay, so tick this one off your list. Does my offer have a high perceived value? It's never about the price. It's about the perception of what you're offering people. Now, I can sell this ring, right, for just maybe a few thousands, while someone else can sell this same ring for hundreds of thousands. Now, the difference is in the perception of the value of that ring. So you have to ask yourself, how can I make people to perceive this offer to be bigger? Is by stacking up the offer. Make it huge. Try to tell them the components. Try to tell them what makes it stand out and why they should actually be considering getting it. And once you've done that, you will be able to get people to perceive the value of that thing to be higher. And trust me, once people have perceived that the value of what you're offering them is way too high, they are definitely not going to be thinking of the price. So you make the value high, bring the value up, like raise the bar so high that in their minds they are thinking, how much is she going to sell this thing? How much is she going to sell this thing? So that when you now talk about the price, it will actually look like a drop. Do you get? So you're selling a pair of bags or shoes, or you have these hairs, or you're selling digital products or trainings online. Always stack up the value. Make it so high, raise the bar so high that at this point people are already thinking, how much is this thing going to be? Omo, this thing will be too expensive. This will be too expensive. Then you now bring the price down. At this point, it is a battle of price against value, right? And there's no way the price is going to look higher than the value, because you have found a way to make sure that the value is perceived to be very high. Number 4. The fourth thing that you need to do, and I would advise you do if you're trying to create an irresistible offer, is to make sure that your offer is very easy. The process of getting that offer is very easy. Now, I see people who try to run sales, or you're trying to do a particular promo or the other, and you're telling us that we should click this link, and when we go to the link, your website is hanging, or the website is not this, or maybe we have to click and then we have to do this and do that. Maybe follow this page and follow this other page and follow, except you're doing a free giveaway. But if you're not doing a free giveaway, there's no point giving us so much hurdles to pass. Okay, so make sure that whatever it is that you're trying to do, that your offer is very easy to get. Make it so easy. People are lazy. People are looking for something they can do very fast so that they can move on with their lives. So make it very easy for them to get. But if it's difficult to do, they will say, oh, I'll try it out later. So now another thing, which is should be like maybe number 6, make sure that there is no risk or there is low risk. Okay, no or low risk, which means that when I am looking at the offer that you're making me, I should be thinking, well, what's there to lose? Nothing. There's nothing there to lose, right? Always make sure that your offer has low or no risk. So you must think of it. Is there any risk involved in this? And maybe you even want to tell them, right? What's there to lose? If you try us today and you don't like it, we're going to send it back. Right now, I know most times people are so scared to say, if you don't like it, maybe I'm going to refund, or you bring it back and all of that. You're so scared of that because you're thinking people are going to take advantage of it. But it depends on what you're selling. And by the time someone now calls you to say, oh, I want to refund, and you get to ask the person, what is the problem? Do you see what's the problem? You can even sort it out with the person. But most times we're too scared to even ask people, or we're too scared to actually put a low or no risk barrier into what we're selling. So always make sure that your offers have a low or no risk attached to it, and people will rush your sales like mad. And then another thing that I don't want to forget to mention, which should be maybe number 7, right? I don't even know, I've lost count. Okay, so the next thing I want to say is your offer must be believable. Okay, you cannot tell us that we're going to get a super double drawn hair for 25,000 naira, maybe 20 inches super double drawn hair for 25k. It's going to be so unbelievable that people are going to think you are a scam. And the truth is, if it is too good to be true, most times it is actually not true. So you want to make sure that your offer is believable. You want to teach us how to make $1,000. You know, sometimes it's not even as if to say what you're trying to offer us is not possible, but make sure it is believable. For example, I could have a digital product that teaches people how to make $1,000 in 1 hour, right? How to make $1,000 in 1 hour selling a digital product. Now, there are many people who are going to see that product or that course, and they're going to think, $1,000 in 1 hour selling digital products, they have come again. You know, that kind of a stuff. And if I'm trying to sell this thing, I may actually get some resistance from people because it is not believable. You want to make sure that what you are offering people is believable to their own understanding. So sometimes you have to cut the bar down. Instead of telling them I want to show you how to make 10 million in your first month of affiliate marketing, tell them I want to show you how to make 250k to 400k, or I want to show you how to make 750k. Because the more unbelievable it seems for them to be able to achieve what you're promising them, the lower your chances of getting them to actually buy from you. So guys, make sure that your offers are always believable. And then the very last thing that, of course, you should already know is you should try to put a sense of urgency into whatever it is, especially when you're trying to make an offer and you want people to buy immediately. Try to put a sense of urgency. So sometimes you want to make it either there's limited stock, or there's a price increase between a particular time, or one thing or the other, something that makes people to want to buy it now. You should be able to answer the question, why should I buy now? And if you cannot answer that question, you're really not going to get people to pay much attention and to buy now. Some people are going to see it and they're going to be like, oh, I'll get it later, right? So you want to give them a reason to buy it now. And once you've been able to do that, that sense of urgency helps you to close the sales immediately. Because if they leave you now, they're probably going to see someone else that they're going to buy it from. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm going to take a roll down of I think I said, first of all, it must be understandable. Then I said that it must be desirable. I also said it has to be something that is of perceived value. The perceived value has to be higher than the price. I also said it has to be easy to get. I said you have to make sure that it is believable, and you also have to make sure that you use a sort of urgency to get people to take action immediately. I hope you got value from this. If you did, let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video.